Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Let's Talk Money. Today I would like to talk about the Form 1095A. I will address such questions as what is Form 1095A? What is Form 1095B? What is Form 1095C? And what is the difference between these forms? Why am I getting this form? What should I do with the Form 1095A? What to do if I didn't receive the form? And what if the information on this form is incorrect? How to update the incorrect information on Form 1095A and how to get this form overall. So I will be addressing all these questions, and let's get started and we'll address each question one by one. So let's start with what is the Form 1095A? If you were enrolled in a health plan through Covered California, then or in a marketplace in other states, then you will receive the Form 1095A for tax filing purposes. The Form 1095A is generated for each enrolled plan regardless of if advanced premium tax credit was applied. The amounts displayed on the Form 1095A reflects how much was paid to the Covered California health insurance companies to help with the cost of a consumer's health coverage. A 1095A helps ensure the amount of the advanced premium tax credit applied is accurately reported and serves as proof of minimum essential coverage. The amount paid was based on the income information and household size you provided at the time of application. If your income changed, you may have to pay or you may have paid too much or too little for your health coverage. Again, if you enrolled in a health plan through Covered California but did not receive financial help, you will still receive a Form 1095A to show you the months you had health insurance through Covered California and to avoid paying the tax penalty. So before going any further, I would like to mention one thing, that I am referring mostly to Covered California because I am a Covered California insurance agent, but the information basically applies to all the health plans that were sold through a marketplace. So let's move on. What is the Form 1095B? If you had coverage through Medi-Cal, or if you had coverage directly through insurance companies outside of Covered California, such as directly with Blue Shield, Kaiser, and so on, then you will receive the Form 1095B. It basically serves the same purpose as Form 1095A and shows the information about who was covered and when. What is the Form 1095C? If you had health insurance coverage sponsored by your employer, or if you were enrolled through a group health plan at work, then your employer will send you this form as proof that you had health insurance for that year. This document will have such information as who was covered and when. Why am I getting the Form 1095A? Well, as a result of the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act, most Americans are required to have health insurance or pay a penalty in years 2017 and 2018. This form tells the government when you had health coverage. It will also be used to make sure the subsidy paid to your plan is correct based on your income as reported to the IRS for that year. Subsidies go up and down with your income, right? So a 1095A helps ensure the amount you received is just right. Starting with year 2019, the individual mandate no longer applies. What should I do with the Form 1095A? Well, make sure you save this form. You will need it when you prepare your income taxes. Similar to a W-2, a 1095A is one of the things that will determine the amount of taxes you will pay or the refund you will receive. You will use it to fill out the IRS Form 8962. For help with your taxes, consult a tax preparer. Keep in mind that you may be able to get free help filing your taxes, including free software programs or in-person assistance. Check out the free resources available in your community. What to do if I didn't receive the Form 1095A? If you have not received the Form 1095A in the mail or in your Covered California account, complete the dispute form or contact the Covered California representative. If you are working with an agent, the agent might help. If you don't have an agent, feel free to reach us. We might be able to help you. You can also log in into your Covered California account and access the form if you have one. Please note, if you are no longer an active member of Covered California, you will not be able to access your Form 1095A in your online account, and you will have to contact a Covered California customer service rep to request a paper copy if you haven't received it yet. So Covered California members who enrolled in a minimum coverage plan, also known as a catastrophic coverage, may receive a Form 1095B or 1095C directly from their health insurance company. Health insurance companies are not required to send a 1095B for catastrophic coverage, and this form is not required to file your taxes. What if the information on Form 1095A is incorrect? If the information on your 1095A is incorrect, you can contact the Covered California Service Center to provide the right information and receive a corrected Form 1095A, or receive directions on how to make the necessary changes before filing your taxes. You can also complete the dispute form, especially if the information is wrong or missing. So if you have incorrect amount of premium tax credits, wrong months of coverage listed or not shown for covered individuals, if you have missing household members or incorrect names, if the health coverage was terminated, then definitely you might consider filing that dispute. So once you file the dispute, Covered California will respond to you within 60 days of the date of submission of the Form 1095A. The dispute form and they will issue a correct form within this time frame. If the changes you request cannot be verified, or if supporting documentation is needed, you will be contacted as a follow-up. Supporting documents could include invoices from your health insurance company that show the amount or premium tax credits you received and the monthly premium you paid, or how much premium tax credit you were eligible for, shown in the notices that you received prior. If you file your tax return before you receive your corrected Form 1095A, you may have to file an amendment to your tax return. If you do not get a new correct Form 1095A before you are required to file your taxes, you must use the original Form 1095A that Covered California sent you to complete the Form 8962 and file your tax return. How to update the incorrect information on Form 1095A? Well, as I just mentioned, if the information is incorrect, you can contact Covered California immediately or file a dispute to correct that information. You might not have to wait 60 days if there are minor mistakes on the form, so make sure you contact the rep as soon as possible. And again, how to get this form. If in the beginning of the year you will receive this form, and I believe it's by January 31st of each year. Again, if you haven't received it, log in into your Covered California account or contact your health insurance company directly to get this form. If you have a delegated insurance agent, the agent can help expedite the process at no extra cost. If you don't have one, feel free to reach out to us. We might be able to help in certain cases. Well, thank you very much for watching until the end. I hope this information is useful to you. Again, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, feel free to like the video, subscribe, share it, and we'll see you again. Thank you very much.